Hey, sports card fans, it's John, Wade Boggs fan. I'm always looking for different topics to do on my channel, and I've noticed a couple other channels out there doing videos on top weekly sales of modern cards, vintage cards, this, that, you name it. So I thought I would do my own sort of top 10 recap in terms of sales, but what I'm going to do is focus on vintage cards. And rather than do sort of like a weekly video, I'm going to do sort of a monthly recap. So this first video here is a recap of vintage sales that took place in June of 2021. And I also limited it to, just in terms of being able to do research on it, I limited it to PSA copies. So graded cards, PSA, and sales that took place on eBay. I didn't search auction houses or other online sales avenues. So it's strictly PSA cards sold on eBay. And I did my best to confirm that the sales actually took place, especially on some of the buy it nows I saw. I did some research, and it didn't look like some of them actually sold. In other words, there was a person who decided to buy it now and maybe backed out of the sale or whatever. So if there was any doubt that the card actually did not sell for that given price, I did not include it on the list. So there's some pretty cool cards that made the top 10 sales of PSA vintage cards sold on eBay. And you may figure that Mickey Mantle would be featured prominently when it comes to high-end vintage cards, and you wouldn't be disappointed for the month of June. But there's some other really cool cards that made the list, so let's go check it out. Coming in at number 10, we have the 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle rookie card in a PSA 1. The listing says strong eye appeal. It was a buy it now for $19,999. To me, personally, strong eye appeal may be, I don't know, in the, I guess, eye of the beholder. Those center streaks in the card obviously led to it being a PSA 1. But to me, personally, that would be something that every time I look at that card, all I would see are those center lines. You have the two sort of dots. I'm not sure if they're pinpricks or not. But hey, it is a 1951 Bowman Mickey Mantle rookie card. Again, coming in at number 10 on the list at just under $20,000. Coming in at number 9, we have the 1956 Topps Mickey Mantle in a great 8.5 near mint condition. Sold for $20,201. This was an auction. There were 46 bids. A lot of people consider the 56 Mickey Mantle to be one of his most best looking cards. Obviously, maybe behind his rookies and his 51 Bowman and the 52 Topps, which technically is not his rookie. But a lot of people love the 56 Topps Mickey Mantle. Was the year he also won the Triple Crown. So a very popular card of Mickey Mantle. And this 8.5 did not disappoint at $20,201. Coming in at number 8, we have another Mickey Mantle card. This is his 1952 Bowman, and this is a PSA 8 copy. This was an auction with 59 bidders. Final sale price was $21,000. Gorgeous looking 8, although if you look at the closer view of it, to me it seems like that top left corner maybe a little soft, but I guess it was still good enough to grade a PSA 8, although if you look at the serial number of the PSA slab, it does look to be one of the older slabs. So that may have a factor as well. Personally, I think this is one of his nicest cards. It's to me, it's just a gorgeous image. I have a 52 Bowman Mantle. It's a BVG graded copy, and it's a 4.5. And I think personally, with the exception of one small print line way down at the bottom, um, mine looks, it's not quite an 8, but it's a sharp copy. But anyway, this PSA 8 here made the list at number 8, selling for $21,000. Coming in at number 7, we have our first non-Mickey Mantle card, and it's the 1915 Cracker Jack Ty Cobb in a PSA 4. To me, for the age of this card, rounded corners are perfectly fine with me. It actually gives it that vintage look. I mean, when you get cards this old that have really sharp corners and stuff, it just seems a bit odd to me. Just doesn't seem right for a card to be that old to be that perfect. So this PSA 4 copy to me is a really nice, clean copy. I'm not sure if this is actually part of the card or not, but there seems to be maybe some print lines just under his cap, although again, that may be actually part of the card. I don't see too many 1915 Cracker Jack Cobbs, so that could be a common factor in the card there. But yes, this came in at number 7 on the list. It was an auction, 39 bidders. Final sale price, $21,850. Coming in at number 6, we have the 1957 Topps Hank Aaron in a PSA 9. This is the famous reverse negative Hank Aaron card showing him batting lefty, even though he was a righty. Again, little off center. I think it's somewhat of an older slab. Again, that may factor into it as well. But a great looking copy. Again, for me, cards at this high of a grade, while they're great to look at and admire, that a card from 1957 can remain in this grade of a condition, still feels a little strange to me to see a card in this great condition for being that old. But again, it is a gorgeous looking card. 69 bidders pushed the price up to $22,877. Coming in at number 5, we're back to Mickey Mantle, and we now hit the first of the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantles that made the list. This one is in a very beat up PSA 1, although, given the edges and corners, the actual image, you have a little, crease there just around his neck, but the overall eye appeal of the one, I've seen nicer ones, but generally speaking, that's not a bad copy for a PSA 1. This was a buy it now or best offer, and from what I can tell, best offer that was accepted was $30,500. Coming in at number 4 is the 1950 Bowman Jackie Robinson in a PSA 8.5. Again, another really old card in a tremendously good condition. The colors on this just pop. Probably maybe beyond the 1948 Leaf. This may be one of Jackie's regularly issued cards that is very popular, the 50 Bowman. And you can tell by the 53 bidders pushing the final sales price up to $32,200. All right, number 3 on the list. We're back to the 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle. This one graded a 1.5. Wow, what a difference half a grade makes, at least in the two copies in this top 10 list. You had that PSA 1 that was really beat up. Here we have a 1.5 that looks a heck of a lot nicer. Looks like at the top of the card, you may have some surface scratches. Doesn't look like any paper loss. The back seemed pretty nice as well. But again, gorgeous looking card for a 1.5. This was an auction as well. 67 bidders got in on the action, and the final price was $39,101. Coming up on the last two, number 2 on the top 10 list for June, we have the last 52 Topps Mickey Mantle rookie. Well, it's listed as a rookie, of course, so everyone knows that it's not. But this one is a PSA 3 copy. Again, a step up of that 1.5, but not too much difference. You still see a little bit of surface wear, maybe slightly better centering. Maybe the back is a little bit nicer as well, but gorgeous copy for a PSA 3. This one was a buy it now or best offer at $71,000, and from what I can tell, the offer that was accepted was a cool 50 grand. And now the number 1 card that sold on eBay in June 2021 on eBay, PSA graded. Great example, we have the 1963 Topps Pete Rose rookie in a PSA 9. Now, again, maybe I'm a little bit too critical. This does look, again, like an older slab of PSA. But centering left to right, to me, may not give it a 9, although it still may be within the margin there to classify it as a 9. Corners look absolutely sharp, although getting a closer look in the listing there, it appears that between the Pedro Gonzalez and Ken McMullen, there appears to be like a sort of like a little print mark there. And actually in the red circle of Pete Rose there also seemed to be a little bit of a print mark. Again, it could have been the scan as well. To me, I guess it obviously graded a 9. Maybe slightly higher graded in my opinion. Maybe it's an 8. But again, those corners probably brought it up there as well. Very sharp card of a very popular rookie card. 65 bidders pushed it all the way up to $77,114. I did a little bit of research, and this is the last 3 sales of this card have been going down from the high that it reached. I think the 4th previous one, I guess you could call it, sold for somewhere in the neighborhood of over $110,000, and the successive 3 cards that sold have all been lower. And so of the last 4 sold, this is the lowest price that a PSA 9 copy has gone for, but still has gone for a tremendous amount there, $77,114. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the look at the top 10 vintage PSA graded cards that sold on eBay for the month of June 2021. That's all I have for you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.